What is good, my good people? It's your girl, Madam Joyce in the bizzle, back again. Tell a friend it's been another week, long time no speak, and I've got my boobies out because the UK has gone up by 1 degree. Guys, we have finally seen some sun in this. Let me tell you something. In the UK, when the temperature just goes up by like 2 degrees Celsius, everyone is just a little bit more happy. Even though we're still wearing jackets, even though we're still wearing coats, at least we're not going to be sitting in grey clouds and grey stars. I don't know why the stars was mentioned. But one other thing, there's been a song that has been occupying my mind and I cannot get it out. It is that song with Doechii. Somebody's watching me in my anxiety. I cannot get that song out of my head. I love it. It's a remake of another song. You didn't have to cut me off. They need to add that to the list of white people songs that I like, because I don't know what his name is, but he ate. You didn't, man, you know that one. Cut me off. When it happened and it happened and the change your number. Yeah. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a fantastic week. Latif, what are we drinking today, sir?
Today we are drinking Disaronno, Hennessy.
First of all, what accent was that?
No, I was
Today we are in a museum. Is a building, and the building has got nice artifacts and lots of stuff.
No, because you said, what are we drinking today, sir? So I was like,
all right, go on. What are we drinking today,
we've got
sir?
Hennessy, Disaronno,
Oh, lovely.
and a bit of blackberry.
Oh,
I thought, let me just.
let me have a little tasty taste.
It's not filled to the top.
Remember, if it's clapped, we're not naming it. It's not filled to the top so that we could preserve the plush on these chairs. Thank God.
It's classy, matching the dress.
Thank you. Do you know what? Yeah. I love a blackberry. You know what? I love berries generally. Like, if I had to choose between a banana or a berry, it's going to be a berry every time. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries is right up my street. Oh, she's strong. She's strong, but I like it. She's strong and sexy like me. She's strong and deep like me. Guys, what are we calling this? I don't know. It's given. It's a very mature drink. It looks like wine, like a mulled wine. What do they call it? Mulled wine. Yeah. Like a mulled wine, but it's not a mulled wine. It's given mature and sexy. Lady, it's like Lady Blackberry. No, okay. Blackberry babe. It needs to be lady. It's mature. It's definitely a mature drink, lady, or like it's very like. Ooh,
what did you say? What type of wine it was?
Like a mulled wine. That's the one that all the old people drink in the care home. But anyways, guys, let me tell you about my week. First of all, I nearly died this week. And I'm not joking. I nearly died this week because I got into a car crash. I got into a car crash whilst I was filming a piece of branded content for a brand that I was working with. And guess who was driving the car, ladies and gentlemen? Emmanuel was the one driving the car and nearly killed me this week because he was angry because people were giving him too many directions. And this is why you don't just jump into the car with anybody. Just because somebody has a license doesn't mean that they're equipped to be responsible for the lives of others. Emmanuel literally reversed back into a random man's car. And bearing in mind, his car wasn't even moving. His car was waiting for Emmanuel's car to decide whether he wanted to go forward or reverse. Emmanuel got angry and reversed hard and hit the guy's car. So much so that the guy got out of the car and started cussing Emmanuel to blood clot. It was Emmanuel and another guy, Banks. They both came out and I just saw Emmanuel with his hand with his 2 hands held like this. What do they call it? Tail in between his thighs. And the guy was like, what the fuck are you doing? You know there's kids here. And then Emmanuel just like, sorry, bro. I was in the car busting up because I was thinking, If somebody was talking to me like this, I would be like, excuse me, I know I just crashed into your car, but can we please be a bit more polite? But Emmanuel handled it very, very well. Anyways, petition to revoke Emmanuel's license. You see, this type of stuff is why I just don't know if I can get my license, guys. I don't know if this is something, when I see, like, Emmanuel has given me PTSD, that I don't know if the license thing is something that I want to pursue anymore.
It happens to the best of us.
And it happens to the
Saying,
worst.
like, the best drivers getting the most silliest crashes.
I don't know where they say that. I don't know where I've heard that before, Emmanuel. Can you give us your reference of
I forgot. I saw it somewhere, but it made sense. But I'm actually a very experienced driver. It was just one of them ones, like anomalies. Because I've driven in all type of vehicles, in all type of countries, left side, right hand wheel. Like I've done all of it.
It was very, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It was a very classless driving of his.
But before that, it was smooth. The driving.
Yeah, that tends to happen with drivers. Like before you're good, and then all of a sudden you just hit somebody. Not everyone just wakes up and is bad. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. We are praying for you. More of the story is, guys, I did say 2025 I was going to get my license. And I actually really want to film this. Guys, I want to make a series of me getting my license and me doing all my lessons in the car and stuff, because I feel like it's a long time coming. I've been doing this podcast since I was 22, and I've been talking about this license since I was 22. I am now 27, about to go to 28, and I'm still licenseless. And my provisional license, what do they call the thing where you do the test?
Theory.
My theory has expired twice now, and it's just getting ridiculous. Guys, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous.
Twice?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because it expires every 2 years. So I did it expired 2 years after, then I did it again and it expired. So I have to do my theory again. But it's getting to the point where people keep messaging me videos of like memes where it's like, oh, when your friend is 30 and can't drive, and they keep sending it to me. First of all, I'm not even 30, so I don't even know why that keeps being sent to me. Second of all, it's pending. But people like Emmanuel are the ones that are deferring me from really reaching my goals.
It should be motivation that if he can get his license, I can too, nah?
Yeah,
if I was that bad of a driver, nah?
I don't want to get my license and crash like you. Because really, have you got any points taken off you?
Nah. I'm clean. I'm a good driver.
Latif, can you drive?
Yeah. Well,
I've never seen you drive before.
No, but here there's nowhere to park.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I guess it's just me then. Don't worry, guys. I'm working on it. But the next thing I did this week, obviously, you guys know that I get my hair done twice a week. Amma's amazing. I do my hair twice a week, and that's simply because I don't have the skill or the range to be able to glue wig the way these girls glue wig. And it got to the point where I was just tired of every time I was in my comments, people would be in the comments, but her wig though, but her wig though, but her wig though. I just got tired of it. And I just decided, you know what? Yeah, I don't need to do this anymore. I'm not in my struggle season at the moment. Let me get someone that actually knows how to do this hair. So guys, a TikToker had her hair appointment cancelled after complaining she was cold while getting her hair done at a viral hairstylist house. And she was sent home with the needle still hanging on her head. The funniest thing about this video is Sister Girl is telling the story with 2 tracks. A hook needle hooked to the side of her head and the leave out part still tied. It is chaotic. And let me tell you something. We have this conversation about hairstylists every 6 months. And you know what the pitiful thing is? We have the conversation and nothing ever changes. What is going on with the customer service when it comes to UK hairstylists? Let me tell you what I find the issue is. Whilst I love and appreciate that we are in an entrepreneurial stage, a lot of the girlies have come fresh out of uni, or they're in uni, they've learned how to do hair whilst they're in uni, and they've learned it on YouTube. They've not even shadowed anyone. They've learned it off YouTube. How to make a wig, how to do a leave out, how to do a ponytail. They'll watch all the YouTube tutorials. Then after watching the tutorials, they will open the Instagram page. and slayed by Sisi, mained by Mohina. What what else? Braids by Bukola, braids by Becky, braids by Bianca, braids by Bissy. Anything like, they, start doing the alliteration and that. And then they just start the business and just start getting appointments. And I think what's happening is that we are missing the key steps of learning how to do customer service, learning how to communicate. Some people some people don't even know how to structure a business text. You're texting me like I'm your girl. Yo, what time are you coming, please? PLS. You don't even know how to do a structured business text. You don't have any customer service skills. You don't know how to talk to people. You've just gone on YouTube. You've opened a business because you want to be your own boss, and you don't want anyone to tell people what to do. You don't want anyone to tell you what to do. And then that's it. But this happens every time where women or girls who haven't gone through the experience of what do you know about working at Tesco's? What do you know about stacking shelves in Sainsbury's? What do you know about wearing a green jacket for waitress? When Bobby was asking, do you have anything behind the stock? No, unfortunately, we don't have anything at the back. Well, can you go and check, please? You don't know about that, honey. When I used to do Tesco, I used to work behind the deli counter in Tesco and have to deal with people's different types of customers. The polite ones, the rude ones, the quiet ones, the loud ones, the ones that I like, you get so exposed to so many different type of people, and you learn to be able to communicate. You learn about conflict resolution. There are so many skills you learn within doing retail, doing those jobs that they weren't the prettiest, but they built so many character skills. I say it. The reason why I have such a good work ethic is because I spent 4 years of my life wiping poo-poo bomb for 12 hours a day on my feet. So I stay working, honey. But those are the type of skills you learn in those jobs. But what's happening is we're having girls who are missing out on those moments because it's like, I want to work for myself. I don't want to work for anybody else. I'm a boss lady. Let me wear my pink blazer. And then they end up doing this because, let me tell you something. When sister said, the girl's house was cold, I've spoken about this on my show before. How am I doing braids for 7 hours, 8 hours? I'm sitting in your house. You've told me to off my shoes because, sorry, we don't allow shoe in the house. Okay, that's fine. You'll now be there. The house is cold. When you blow, you can see your hair, you can see your breath. And you have to sit there and do your hair for 7, 8 hours. And you know what? Yeah, can we be honest? Customer girlies, can we be honest? We've been very, very graceful with some of the states of these hairstylist houses. Yeah. Why am I coming to your house and it's smelling like Obono stew? Why am I coming to your house and there's condensation mold in the corners of the room? Why am I coming to your house? You've put luxury service provider, but your house is on the 5th floor and there's no lift. So now I have to climb stairs to get to Lux by Lucy's house. Guys, be for real. Like, a lot of us have kept quiet. A lot of us have kept quiet to the conditions that we have had to sit in your house on a serious thing. Some of you are doing braids in the living room and your dad is there rubbing his feet together, watching CNN. And then we have to pay premium prices. We've given grace to a lot of these girls. We don't judge. I've seen some conditions and the least you could have done is get a heater, a 25-pound heater that blows air, and just left it in your house if you've known for a whole week. If you've known for a whole week that you don't have any heating. And when people are like, you guys are only nice to influencers, I will be the first to tell you, and this is not for everybody, but I will be the first to tell you that this is unfortunately a big fact. Coming from someone that has done their hair before I was doing social media to now, sorry, a lot of you are just here for the clout. When I see in your booking, what's your Instagram handle? Why do you need to know my Instagram handle before I book? Are you fighting people on the streets? Or how many ops do you have that you need to know what my Instagram handle is? I've seen booking pages that have, if you put a fake account, then your appointment will automatically be deleted or it will be cancelled. And I'm like, but why? Why must you know who's coming?
For real?
Yes. You have to put your Instagram. Some of the girls, they'll make you put your Instagram handle before they book.
So then they'll be able to gauge what type of customer service you're going to get. Let me tell you a story
that recently happened to me. Everybody knows I'm somebody, I love to pull up. I don't tell people, like, if I want to do my hair, if I want to do anything, I never, ever, ever put my own details. You will never know it's me. If they ask me to put my Instagram handle, I usually put my manager's Instagram handle, or I put someone else, okay? So there was one babe that wanted to do my hair. And I said, have you got any last minute appointment? She said, yeah, sure. She gave me the appointment page. I used my manager's details to book. So I remember I was like 3 minutes late. I came 3 minutes late and she was like, what did she say? As soon as the 3 minutes, she was like, by the way, I charge a £15 late fee. I said, okay, no worries. And then after that, it took me another 5 minutes to get to her house. And she said, if you don't come in in 2 minutes, your appointment is going to be cancelled.
Was that with her, without her seeing it's you?
She hasn't seen it's me. She hasn't seen it. I said, I'm really sorry, traffic, whatever. She opened the door. Imagine, this is a woman of what? She was in her pajamas. She was dragging her body. She dragged her body to the door. She was wearing pajamas. She looked up and she said, oh, Joyce. She said, oh. And I said, hi, you're right. How are you? I'm really sorry I'm late. She's like, no, don't worry. Come in. She said, how come you didn't put your details? And I was like, because my manager booked it. I was like, my manager booked it. So we had it was a nice time. She was very nice to me. Different from the energy that I got when she was texting me. So as I was paying, I had cash. So I was going to pay the lash fee. And I was going to pay, I don't want to say whether it's lash or hair, but okay, so let me do that again. I had to pay the fee for the service, and then I had to pay for the late fee. So as I'm giving it to her, she said, no, don't worry. I said, no, I have to pay the late fee. She was like, no, it's fine. I can't take it from you. I'm literally forcing it into her hand. She said, no, don't worry about the late fee. Don't worry about the late fee. Just send me pictures and it's fine. Just send me pictures. It was fine. And then I said, no, but I was late. It's not fair. She goes, yeah, but it's you, so it's okay. And I said, this is the problem. Why is it because it's me? Because the energy you gave me when we started was, if you're more than 10 minutes, if you're more than 10 minutes late, we have to cancel the appointment. So, no, don't worry. It's you, don't worry. This is the problem. So I purposely don't show because I like to see people's character for their character, not because of whose working. I've had situations where I've done my lashes and I've closed my eyes to do my lashes and the girl's videoing me. She's filming me. And I've opened my eyes and she's like, oh, what'd you think of this picture? And I said, but you didn't ask me. You know, my skin is looking rough. My wig is back. I've just come to do my lashes. I said, you didn't even ask me to take the picture. I didn't think it was that deep. Hello. Like, friends, let's do better. And then when I refused her to post the picture, she now remembered all of a sudden that I had a late fee. She was like, yeah, I charged £55 for the Russian full set. And oh, because you was 10 minutes late as well, we have a £10 late fee. And listen, one thing about me, you can't sweat me over £10 late fee. Here you go, bitch. Was that supposed to do something to me? Was that supposed to do something to me? Girl, be fucking for real. But yeah, we need to work on it, guys. We need to work on it. It's not given. But can I just say, shout all the girls that watch this show, all the girlies, all the beauticians, all the everything. I know y'all bitches will never. There's a lot of hairstylists, makeup artists, nail techs that watch this show and promote me to their clients. And I know you cannot be part of the category. Bad girls are never part. If you watch cocktails and takeaways, you can never be such a woman. It's such a woman that somebody's asking, is cold? Can you hair pause? And they say, if you like, freeze, if you like. She said, get out. She said, get the fuck out. She basically said, sorry that this place is not good for you, leave. Bye-bye. It's ridiculous, girls. It's ridiculous. Let's do better. I'm working late because I'm a bad bitch. It's worth the cake if you want to eat it. I'm looking sexy. I'm looking free. Look at my boobies. They're so bouncy. I'll just do for you. Do for you. Since I'm going to the Brits, I've just been in my Sabrina Carpenter vibe. She did the most amazing performance and literally had, you know, the British soldiers. She had the British soldiers running up and down the stage, and then she had the Union Jack flag, and she came in this sexy red outfit. You know what? Yeah, I've always wanted to feel the top of a Union Jack. You know the hat? You know the big bomber clout hat?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to feel the top of it. Do you think it's vegan? Do you think it's made out of some sort of animal? I bet it is.
Wait,
like
the
a horse.
Union Jack hat?
No, not the Union Jack. You know the soldiers
Oh,
where they wear
okay.
that big black hat.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's made, it couldn't be vegan.
Nah.
It must be made of some sort of animal, but I've always just wanted to go up and touch it. You know, I've never actually seen one of those soldiers in real life.
Not even the palace.
Yeah, near the palace, but I've never thought, you know what, let me just go up to them and take a picky. I feel like British people, we are not tourists to our own country. You see how everybody comes in and like, oh my God, let's go on the Big Ben. I've never been on the Big Ben. I've never been on the London Eye.
What? Not even like school trips?
Girl, you know I didn't have money for school trips.
Yeah, but...
You know I grew up poor.
The school didn't take you guys like to visit?
Yeah, they did. But then when they told my mom, we need to book £15 for the school trip, my mom never used to pay.
Oh, damn.
Anyways, that's another...
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I've never done any touristy stuff in London. I don't think I've ever even been on one of those red bus tours.
Do you like that stuff though? Like, do you like that touring?
You know, there was what it was like. I never thought about it until now. I would like to go on the London Eye though. Can you shag on the London Eye?
No.
You can't?
No.
That would be so cool though.
No, there's people. It's not just you. Oh, you could pay for it
Oh,
to
is it
just
not
be you
closed?
two.
Oh, it's not closed.
Like, you can pay for private ones, but there's public. Most of the normal ones are public.
And people next to you are going to be seeing that you're doing it. There's no way to get around. Unless you do it at night
I thought that
time.
it was like a solo. I
That
thought it was a
security
solo
man's
room.
just
There's a security.
They have cameras in every dock.
I thought people just went there to... I see people getting proposed there, and I was like, yeah, getting proposed to and fucking in the London Eye on top of the London Arena is see. But everybody can see you.
Everyone
That's
can
dead.
see.
No, thank you. I mean, unless y'all are into that, then change. But yeah, the Brits, absolutely amazing. Guys, can I just say, yeah, honestly, I am so happy with the feedback that I got on my Brits outfit. Every year, every year my heart beats. When it comes to red carpets, you guys know, I have the biggest anxiety. It's my anxiety. I have the biggest anxiety when it comes to red carpets. The biggest anxiety, because you wear your outfit, you go on the fucking, what did they call it, red carpet, and you do your Getty images, and it's like, you've only got one shot, so make it count. You might never get this moment again. You will never get the moment again. So after you do your pictures, you literally get off the carpet and you have to pray. I remember I went with Emmanuel, and when I got off the carpet, all I was thinking was, Emmanuel, please let my Getty be good in the name of Jesus. Please let my Getty be good. I spent all morning doing the poses, checking that, you know, the body was right, checking that my structure made sense and my body looked T and that. And the Getty images finally dropped, and I said, thank you, Jesus. Because Getty, I've had some howlers. Getty, you fucking, they have done some wicked things to me in my career. But this time around, I got one. And the dress was inspired by Schiaparelli. I loved the color contrast, and I knew I wanted something sleek with like a pop of color. Honestly, I had such a good time. Emmanuel, did you enjoy the Brits?
Yeah, it was interesting. It was like interesting to see how everything is like behind the scenes.
And what did you think?
It was just like, okay, yeah, I've seen it. Like, yeah.
You see, Emmanuel, nothing excites me. Nothing excites him, and that's his biggest problem. I'm someone that's easily excited about everything. So like, Charlie could do something, I'm like, oh my god, you didn't. Emmanuel could fucking, I don't know. Emmanuel can do something crazy, and he'll just be like,
I mean, I was just interested to see how it is, innit?
It was a good time. I was really happy to have gone with like the girlies. I saw Shio there. My old manager Jess was there. Uncut was there. There were so many people. Nella, Ella, Thomas, my good sister, Mimi from Love Island I got to hang out with. Uma was there. Who else do I know? God, Moya was there. Who else was there? Nifa was there. Who was just literally, it was like a creators link up. It was a creators, people in the entertainment space. It was a link up. It was a catch up. Everybody wanted to see how each other was doing and stuff. But can I just say, compared to the Mobos, the Brits is very a whitey if you're black. No, wait, like in terms of music. So obviously, some of the performances, I was like, who are these people? Like, and some of these people are like charting. The person who I know who performed, obviously Sabrina Carpenter, Lola Young, and I'm too messy. That babe, really love it. And obviously Jade, who was part of Little Mix, and who else? Oh, and
Flo.
I don't want to cause any problems. I don't want to cut any problems.
Georgia
Smith, thank you. After that, I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, I only knew Georgia.
In terms of performances.
One Sabrina. That was
yeah, there was some, like you'd sit there and be like, and the winner of the best musical performance is Noah Abraham. And I'm like, who's that? I don't know who that is. But congratulations. But I don't know that music. A lot of people were talking about Charlie XCX because when she came on stage, she didn't seem appreciative of her album. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, she's had a fantastic year. But please, for crying out loud, God, can somebody get her some sort of PR person? because I didn't understand it either. I thought it was giving, it's my anxiety. It was giving social, it was giving anxious.
I thought she was just like waved or like offside.
It was giving anxious. I don't know what it was. It didn't look like she was waved. To me, that looked like a nervous response.
Okay.
But it just, because she kept winning, every time it just got more painful. She'd come on the stage and she'd be like, right, guys, like, who would have thought that? Who would have thought that a song about underwear would make such an impact? It's so deep, isn't it? And you know what? That would have been funny if it had more pizzazz. You know, she made a punchline basically saying, oh my God, like, she has a song about underwear and oh my God, like, underwear is such an impactful comment and it's so funny and blood. Like, it could have been funny if it was landed right, but I was in the audience like... And then she came on again. I can't remember what she won, but she was like, ITV has a problem with my nipples. But we look like we're in an era where it's like, free the nipples, right? And I was like, get up, get up, hey, Charlie, you know that was what you want to, Charlie, get off. I love you, but get off, because I know how the internet is going to be in this instant. Like, and especially because let's be excited for the fans, you know? Even if you're not excited about an award, be excited for the fans who are excited to see you coming from a woman who's been in the game for so many years, finally getting her recognition. Please, God. It was such, honestly, every time Charlie got on the stage, I said, God, why did they keep doing this to my girl? When are the representatives going to come on and say, please, we want to accept it on the behalf of Charlie X? Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for, Brat. Guys, oh my God. As well as the Brits, we had the Oscars. So, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande opened up the show singing Defying Gravity. And somewhere over the rainbow is a man that wants to fund my life. He needs to come now because life is beating my ass. Thank you. Thank you. Latif, clap harder. Thank you. No, it's okay, Emmanuel. You hold yours. It's too late. But yeah, they performed, and honestly, like, every time when Cynthia and Ariana come on stage, they just take my breath away. And can I just say, Cynthia Erivo and the green dress that she wore for the Oscars, let's fucking talk about it. The structure, the shape, I love her so much. And I like how it's like her nails are almost like her hair. You know the way us ladies change our hair, that's how she changes her nails. And to be honest, kudos to her, because I'll be damned before I spend 5-6 hours sitting down doing my nails. I feel like nails is the most tedious.
Is that how long it takes?
For her to do her nails, yeah. This average set takes about an hour and a half. Okay. And even that hour and a half is fucking killing me. It's killing me. I feel like doing your nails is the most tedious thing ever. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I want it to go by. Like, if there could be a thing where you sleep and wake up and your nails is done, I would invest into it. I would buy shares into it. I would produce it. I would buy it. I would sell it. Everything. All that and lashes are the two things. I hate doing my lashes.
What, worse than hair?
I love doing my hair.
Isn't it the same? Like,
no, because lashes, you're closing your eyes. Okay. You have your eyes closed. You can't go on your phone. You can't pass time. All I do is close my eyes and have sex daydreams. That's all I have. That's all you can do. All you could do is close your eyes and either A, have naughty daydreams, or B, you're faced with the problems that you're trying to run away from. So I'm closing my eyes, and then as I'm closing my eyes, I'm like, bills. Close your eyes. Rents. Like it doesn't go, like all your intrusive thoughts start coming in, and you're like, fuck. It's like heartbreak. It's just like fuck, and you can't run away from it because your eyes are shut and you can't open them. The nightmare never ends until it's over. That's why sometimes I do my lashes in the morning so that I can just pass out. I can just go to sleep. But yeah, then we had Doja Cat, who sung Diamonds Are Forever for the James Bond tribute. And a lot of people weren't really happy about this. I quite liked it, you know. I feel like I enjoyed Doja Cat's performance. I feel like she went with the more theatrical performance as opposed to like being a vocalist. It was very like, diamonds are forever. If you want to know what you buy me for my birthday, you can take me to Tiffany's and then just take me to Central Paid. Thank you. Type shit. Honestly, I am a musical theatre girly. I just kind of feel like I quite love how the intro was. I quite love how we're in like a musical theatre. Charlie is moving the camera. How did you get there? Oh, by the way, Charlie is still here, by the way, guys. I know I cried on Patreon. Sorry, guys. I actually lost my train of thought because the building manager came in to complain about the noise. Yes, we've moved into a new building, and guys, we are the noisy neighbors. The amount of noise complaints we've had because of my cackle is becoming hilarious. And to be honest, I'm the noisy neighbor. I'm the naked neighbor too. I'm the one that walks around. Well, not here, but in my house, I'm the one that walks around naked and just. Anyways, so Mobos. Not Mobos, Oscars. Don't laugh too loud. Don't laugh too loud before they come. Guys, now we have to start talking like this. So, obviously, all in all, the Oscars was really, really good. I want to make some notable mentions on some outfits. Can I just say, the Vanity Fair, you know, the Vanity Fair party, I'm not sure if it's before or after the Oscars. I believe it's before. The Vanity Fair party that happens before the Oscars. I found that the outfits were so much more nicer than the Oscars itself. But the Vanity Fair party, you have a lot more different type of celebrities. So like musicians, you have like people in the entertainment more than. What is that turning you on?
I was thinking, how long is it gonna last?
But yeah, you have a lot more different type of people within the entertainment space. I don't know. I found the outfits a lot nicer. I saw Thames's outfit. She wore this beautiful, like, it had like feathers. It was like this feathered dress that looked absolutely incredible. And there were no outfits on my deck, which I pay people to make. Ow! Look at this. You look at that. No outfits to talk about. So guys, if you love me and you want to talk to me and you want to get to know me and be my boyfriend or my girlfriend, because at this point men are just not doing it for me. I'm still single. Anyways, if you want to get to know me, you should WhatsApp me and send in your dilemmas and send in your am I the assholes and send in not your dick pics, please, unless it's big, then send it. But if it's not big, keep it to yourself. It's okay. No one needs to see that. And also, if you're loving this episode, make sure that you like. When I mean smash that like, if you don't smash it, smash your like button. Press your screen so hard that it breaks, and if it breaks, just send me the bill. but I need to see that you've liked it. Smash it. Comment as well. Comment, what do you think? We've been talking about the Oscars, we've been talking about the Brits, we've been talking about hairstylists, we've been talking about Emmanuel shit driving. Just make sure you comment. And also, we have 40% of you guys watch this show every single week and you do not subscribe. Don't you think that's so greedy? Don't you think that's so greedy that you don't that you don't subscribe? But anyways, to the bad boys and girls that have sent me messages already, I love you, and I'm going to look at some of your dilemmas right now. First of all, the state of this show, the state of this phone is a reflection of the state of my mental health. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got a story time, a hairstylist story time for you guys. That's just come fresh off the press. Hey MJ, so this happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I haven't got my hair done in a while because I've just started growing it out again. So I saw this look online and I wanted to recreate it. So I bought the extensions and I was going for this kinky bouncy look. So when I got to the hairstyle and I showed them the look and they told me they can make it. But when I sat down, and I should sit down. But the moment I sat down, Joyce, I started to see the signs. The signs where these girls were absolutely clueless and thought it was but I thought it was a me problem, so I let them do their job. I got carried away using my phone, but while they were doing my hair, make sure you cut out when my English is not good, please. I got carried away using my phone while they were doing my hair, but my mind thought to ask what it looked like. So I asked one of the girls to take a pic and show me. For context, there was 3 of them doing my hair. The moment I saw it, I nearly screamed. It was so horrible. So I asked them to take it out and start over. And believe me when I tell you that they had to take it out and redo it 4 more times. And even then, they still couldn't do it right. Then they started getting upset and slowly abandoned my hair to do other things while their boss stood and watched. Eventually, one of them finished my hair while giving me silly excuses. And I just went on with it because I needed to get out there fast. Long story short, I'm never setting foot in that salon again. So this is the look that she was going for. I'm going to put it up here. Away. This is what they did. Nah, they wrong for that. They are wrong for that. Oh my God. You see, here's the thing. If you can't do something, just say. You see, one thing about these anti-stylists, they're going to say they can do it and they're going to deliver rubbish. What I asked for versus what I got. You know what? That kind of stuff can make me scream. And this is the thing. It's a double-edged sword because if you tell them, you know what, yeah, I don't really like the hairstyle, or you start saying what you don't like rather than keeping quiet, because I could never understand why the girly pops would keep quiet if they didn't like something. That's how they will now go and cut your hair, or they'll now tell you to get out of my salon if you don't like it's cold. If you don't like it, it's cold. Sister, I'm so sorry. You see, that's the type of, you just pack it under your wig. You see, that's the type of braid that will help your hair grow. Okay, guys, I just want to say something. One of your ex-boyfriends is in my WhatsApp, and he's basically sent a whole paragraph, not a paragraph, an essay talking about you. And he's basically saying that he wants to talk about his ungrateful ex, who he knows watches the show. So if I read it out, that she'll know it's about him. It's long, so be ready. I don't know if I have the capacity to read all this thing. What's the moral of the story here? Because I'm for the girls.
That is long.
I'm just going to read the final paragraph for you, sister. I'm 500% sure no one will ever treat her like I did, and she knows it, not even her husband. That guy she cheated on me with probably thinks she's a hoe, and I have nothing against him. He didn't have loyalty to me. I hope she sees this and didn't know I believe anything she says. When I met her that day, she wanted me to hit her or call her names, but I didn't get raised like that. I've met you in grace, and I'll live in grace as well. I don't know if I'm wicked women for the win. Wicked. Do you know how wicked you have to be for somebody to come onto your favorite podcast and be like, I'm about to write an essay because I'm hoping that she sees this. Sorry, I can't even, I will read it. Sister, if you feel like it's you, his status is somebody, his number ends in 878. If you believe if that's your ex's ending, message me. I will screenshot it and send it to you directly. But as for the rest of us, time is going. We got another one of the bad girls talking about there. We got another voice note from one of the bad girls. Let's hear this.
Cool. So living in Australia, living in Aussie land, like living in Australia, there's literally a braider epidemic. A braider epidemic. As a black girl, we're struggling down here. If your mom doesn't know how to braid and you live in a hella white area, you're done for. My mom thankfully knows how to braid. And secondly, thankfully now I found a braider. But anyway, back in the day when I didn't have a braider, cool. My mom was gonna braid my hair. I just wanted to call this lady to see if she had the hair that I needed, because it was the one that you use for the locks, for the butterfly locks. Cool. I already had problems with this lady before, because one time I pulled up to her shop, right? And it's closed. So I call her and she's talking about come to my house. Sending me address this, address that. I said, what? Then I had to go like in the backyard. I had to hop fences to get to this place just to get some hair. I was like, this is too much. But I was like, you know what? Let me give her another chance. And she's at the stove.
You know what? Yeah. Can I say? Remember what I was talking about earlier? Some of us are too gracious, you know. There's some people that have been burnt so many times, but you know what? Yeah, through all the hoops and the tunnels, the hair is still good. So sometimes, even though the customer service is shit, the house is in a bad dough, the end result is always mwah. So you just let a lot of things go. Carry on, my Australian sister. Speak your spoke.
Then I'm gonna go. Cool. I call her. I ask, do you have this hair and stuff? Cool. She's like, let me go look. Hella attitude. But I'm gonna let that slide because you are the only braider within like a 40-minute radius, and you're the only supplier within a 40-minute radius. Cool. She says yes. I'm like, oh, period. I'm gonna come tomorrow. What time do you want me to come to the stove? And I asked this because of the past incident. Cool. She tells me what time. I get there. This bitch is closed. I call her up. I said, bitch. I didn't say that. I said, hey, I'm at the stove. Why can't I get in? And she's like, oh, like, I have another job now. I'm at my other job. Cool, then why did you tell me to come at 4? And I said, cool. When are you going to be open next? She said, tomorrow. And you know what? I took the chances. I went the next day. She was open. Cool, that's fine. I go inside. I ask her, do you have the hair that I was asking about before? And she's like, oh, yeah, it turns out we actually don't have that. Please don't play my motherfucking face. Please don't.
What a waste of time.
Please don't play my face. I said, cool.
Your face,
mind you, whole time she's speaking with her attitude. Oh, like, we don't actually have that. Like, it turns out we don't actually have it. And I looked at her like, are you crazy? And she was like, you know what? Let me go check out the back one last time. She goes out the back of her shop to some shed, is digging through it. She was like, no, we don't have it actually. Okay, cool. So why waste my time for? Cool. Get out of my face. And that's my experience with her. And one time I did go back because all I needed was beads. And if she didn't have them, I literally went because I was in town and all I needed was beads. She's like, yeah, I have beads. They're not even in the little bags to sell. And she's doing it with her attitude, grabbing beads out of the bulk bag and putting it in a little bag and being like, touch me. Wow. Anyway.
One thing someone is going to do is waste your bloody time. Okay, guys, let's listen to another voice note.
Oh my God, lash text. So tell me why there was this lady, she always get my lashes done. Like, she's pretty cool. We're going to vibe. We're going to sing our hot times. I'm going to walk her, all that shit. Like, I'm a vibe too. So, you know, we be having a good time.
Period.
But yeah, every time she does a good job, I'm a tip. Like, you know, like, yeah, I just like to take care of my people who take care of me.
Period.
Fair. So there was this one time, I'm like, oh, mama's, hey, my lashes are falling out real quick. So what are we going to do about it? You know, I went to her respectfully because I wouldn't like for anybody to disrespect me. Fair. So she started going off and going in and saying, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, honey, all I needed was a sorry. Or, you know, you could have just been like, oh, okay, wait, I'm going to take $20 off. That would even do nothing for me. But yeah, you know, I'm not saying do
The thought.
or whatever, but at least acknowledge what you did. I don't think that's cool. That's ghetto as hell. And I really went off. I don't be doing that on social media, but baby,
You had to give us something. Listen, let me tell you something, yeah. Sometimes we don't need to go band for band. Like if somebody as a customer has come to say that there's an issue somewhere, just say that, apologize, and just try to rectify the situation. Some of these don't like to really stand on business, you know, and be like, no, I didn't do anything, or, you know, it's 3 days, and because the sun has moved 1 degree, it's prone to falling out. Girl, be for real. Be for real. Guys, if you guys have been on Twitter, not even Twitter, TikTok, you've seen that PLT, Pretty Little Thing, have had a rebrand. So they closed the website down, and UK time 6 p.m, was it yesterday? They reopened the website, and they've gone for the Milk Maiden aesthetic, similar to what House of CB are currently going through, where it's like demure, classy, what's that lady, Sophia Richie. So it was, Sophia Richie kind of rich girl aesthetic vibe, and everyone is very confused, and I'm one of the everyone. I don't really know what's happening. Let me tell you what I think it is. I believe PLT is trying to move away from fast fashion. You see, this whole fast fashion category is a bad stigma to have on you as a business. And especially when we have people like Shein, when we have people talking about, you know, work conditions and everything. I believe that Pretty Little Thing are trying to move away from the fast fashion stigma and develop clothing that look and appear to be well thought out, handcrafted. You're going to start seeing handcrafted. We're going to start seeing words where it appears like, listen, we've taken our time to craft these outfits. We only drop on a certain time. We're not going to be pumping 100 outfits, 100 new styles every day like Fashion Nova. We're not like them. We're not like them. But when I'm going through the websites, it really does look like a lot of the stuff that PLT already had, but just revamped and regraded with a better photo shoot. Not to be shady, because, you know, your girl be shopping at PLT. But I feel like I'm finding it very annoying when a certain demographic of women invest into a shop. For example, us sticker girlies, you gave us the Hoochie Mama clothes. You gave us PLT shape for those that have big hips. And you said, okay, this is for you. You got our good sister Nella Rose to do a edit. You have the thick girlies in your corner. You have the dark skin girlies in your corner. And you just completely revamp, forgetting about who your core audience is. Because to me, it's giving fuck y'all fat bitches. It's giving fuck you fat, you big things. This is how we're gonna move now. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for making us a £1 million empire. But now we going with the demure bitches. We going with the demure chicks. And I feel like I kind of hate that. Now, whilst I'm getting older and I'm redeveloping myself, and you know, Hoochie Mama season is for the summer, Hoochie Mama season is for December, but there are some times where, yes, I would like a demure outfit. What am I gonna do when I want to hooch? Where do I go when I want to hooch? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I like some of the pieces. I think some of the pieces are really nice, but I also feel like there's a lot of the pieces I've already seen. And it's like, sister, when I saw that skirt, Sister PLT, when I saw that skirt 1 month ago, it was £10. Now it's got a new photo and it's £25. What did we do? Who did we offend? Because all the clothing is just repackaged. But it's a similar thing with Opoly though. I've started to see Opoly is now going into, like, to be honest, this PLT launch is very much giving Opoly. Even with the photos, when I first saw it, I thought, this looks a little bit like Opoly. But you know, I enjoy PLT. I love what they've done. I don't want to come and judge them off the bat, but I'm judging them off the bats. But I hope that, you know, they evolve into this brand where we get to see, you know, where they make us feel like us plus size girlies are still involved in the conversation. Because at the moment, it doesn't feel like we're involved in the conversation. Especially with the models they put out, especially with the one black model that they decided to use, and the black model was not used in the campaign. She was just like, you know, a regular kind of model that was modeling the clothes. But in the actual campaign, I don't think I saw any black models. And if there was there, sorry, my eyes was closed. I did not see her. But yeah, it's interesting. But I definitely believe it's because they're trying to move away from this fast fashion stigma. And again, if you can raise your prices and if you can hit a target luxury market, you make more money. You make more money. It's no longer about quantity because you can sell less and make more. So even if all the fat bitches is not part of your market, if you sell the clothes double the price, it doesn't matter. Right, guys, that is the end of the show. It's been a good one. Guys, I love you so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back next week. And don't go anywhere because we'll be back with some more fun. Yes. Have a good week, guys. I love you. Patreon, I will see you soon. Mwah.